Hey everybody, it's Craig with Smartphone Envy. I got a great face-off for you today. Two high-end handsets, both devices offering Android 2.3 Gingerbread. Got the Samsung Galaxy S2 and the Sony Ericsson Xperia Arc. Don't forget to stop by smartphoneenvy.com. Check out the winner of today's face-off, along with my written review, photos, and videos taken from both of today's contestants. So make sure you stop by and check that out. All right, let's kick off our face-off. Samsung's Galaxy S2, quad-band GSM. Quad-band 3G, also operates on AT&T's HSPA plus 4G network. Simply slide in your AT&T SIM card and you're off to the races. Weighs in at 116 grams. It's the lighter of the two by 1 whole gram. One thing that's important on both of these phones, they're both very, very thin, which is nice. As far as build materials on the Galaxy S2, you've got Gorilla Glass. Got a thin metal rim that encompasses the entire display. I guess it's sort of a gunmetal gray. Just behind that, you've got a high-grade plastic rim as well. See, it covers a portion of the bottom. You've got the phone speaker inside right there as well. Pop off the battery cover, which again you can see is wafer thin and made out of a rubberized plastic. Underneath the battery cover, you've got a 1650 milliamp hour battery rated at 7 hours of talk time. Did I say 1650 milliamp hour battery? Yeah, I hope so. 7 hours of talk time. Micro SD card slot is right here, so it is not hot swappable. Here's your SIM card slot, as you can see. Pop this back on. Up near the top of the back of the phone, you've got your 8 megapixel camera with LED flash. On the very top is the 3.5mm headphone jack along with one of the microphones. On the right hand side is the power and lock key. On the bottom is the other microphone as well as a micro USB port. And on the left hand side is the volume rocker. Alright, Sony Ericsson Xperia Arc, quad-band GSM, dual-band 3G, no 4G connectivity. Weighs in at a hefty 117 grams, 1 whole gram heavier. And again, very thin, as you can see here. As far as build quality, again, I believe we're dealing with Gorilla Glass. Got what feels like a brushed aluminum frame around the entire display. The frame here also feels like it's made of metal. It's either that or high-grade plastic with a nice chrome accent on it, as you can see there. Battery cover itself is made out of a rubberized plastic, which is kind of pretty typical these days, and nice silver color. Underneath the battery cover, you've got a 1500 milliamp hour battery rated at 7 hours of talk time. Again, your micro SD card slot is right here, so again, it's not hot swappable. Your SIM card slot, as you can see there. Speakers down here at the bottom. Pop the cover back on. Upper left, not really the corner, but upper left-hand side of the back of the phone, you've got your 8 megapixel camera as well as LED flash along with a microphone. Up on top is the power and lock key, which is kind of a pain in the ass, to be honest with you. Pardon the French. HDMI out. Micro USB port, volume rocker, dedicated camera key. That's all on the right-hand side. On the bottom is the other microphone and lanyard loophole. And on the left-hand side is the 3.5mm headphone jack. All right, let's talk cameras. They both offer the same size camera, 8 megapixels, with the same features: autofocus, LED flash, geotagging, touch focus, face and smile detection, as well as image stabilization. Big difference, video capture. Galaxy S2 offers 1080p Full HD video capture. The Sony Ericsson Xperia Arc offers 720p video capture. All right, let's take a look at the displays on both. And got both of them working there. Get them centered for you. Galaxy S2 offers a 4.3-inch Super AMOLED Plus capacitive touch display showing 480 by 800 pixels, accelerometer sensor, proximity sensor, as well as multi-touch. Upper left-hand corner, you've got a 2 megapixel front-facing camera for video calls. Below the display, you've got 3 keys, 2 touch-sensitive keys, back key and main menu key, as well as 1 physical home key. On the Xperia Arc, you've got a 4.2-inch Super LCD capacitive touch display showing 480 by 854 pixels, so it's got a few more pixels on it. Offers an accelerometer sensor, proximity sensor, as well as multi-touch. There is no front-facing camera for video calls. It too offers 3 keys. They are physical keys, a back key, a home key, as well as a main menu key. As far as memory, the Galaxy S2 offers 2 versions, 16 or 32 gigabytes of internal storage. Comes with 1 gigabyte of RAM, and internal storage can be expanded an additional 32 gigabytes through the use of a micro SD card. The Xperia Arc comes with 320 megabytes of internal storage, 512 megabytes of RAM, and again you can expand internal storage an additional 32 gigabytes through the use of a micro SD card. Galaxy S2 offers Wi-Fi 802.11a, B, G, and N, support for DLNA, HDMI out via an adapter. The Xperia Arc offers Wi-Fi 802.11, BGNN, support for DLNA, and has its own actual HDMI out. As far as Bluetooth, the Galaxy S2 version 3 with support for high-speed data transfer. On the Xperia Arc, it's version 2.1 with support for A2DP. Both offer GPS with support for AGPS. Both phones can be used as Wi-Fi hotspots. The processor on the Galaxy S2, ARM Cortex-A9 1.2 GHz dual-core processor. On the Xperia Arc, it's Qualcomm's MSM 8255 1 GHz Snapdragon single-core processor. Operating system, as I mentioned in the beginning, is the same on both, Android 2.3 Gingerbread. The user interface on the Galaxy S2 is Samsung's TouchWiz 4.0, and on the Xperia Arc, it's Sony Ericsson's Typescape UI. Alright, as you can see, I made it over the Android market, downloaded Quadrant Center benchmark test. So what do you say we kick this off? Looks like we had a good clean start out of both of them. Again, the Xperia Arc, 512 megabytes of RAM, 1 GHz single core processor. Galaxy S2, 1 GB of RAM and a 1.2 GB dual core processor. So we should expect some pretty fancy schmancy results out of the Samsung Galaxy S2. Take a look at frame rates and frames per second. Down the lower left-hand corner. Gives you a good look at the difference in the displays. I've got the Xperia Arc set about halfway, and the Galaxy S2 is on automatic brightness. Alright, what do we get? Caught me right in the middle of taking a drink of my soda. Alright, on the Galaxy S2 looks like 3154, and on the Arc, I can't see it from the angle I'm at, 1319. So our Quadrant Center benchmark winner is landslide Samsung Galaxy S2. Alright, I'm going to try a little gaming on our two combatants here. Start with the Xperia Arc, and we're off. All right. Alright, there's a lap on both. So look at our gaming. Alright, what do you say we do a little task killing and run our unofficial speed test. Got an advanced task killer on both of these. Let's kill everything. Everything's dead now. Go home. Kick off calendar. That looked like to be a tie to me. That was definitely the GS2. That was a GS2. Not by a lot, but it was. That looked like a tie. One thing I'll tell you for certain is the home key back is much slower on the GS2 than it is on the Arc. Let's try Gmail on both. That looked to be the GS2 as well. I think that might have been the Arc. Couldn't tell on that one. Let's try messaging on both. That looked to be the Arc. Let's do the market on both. That was definitely the GS2. Let's try third party. And when I got to third party, it was definitely GS2. For some reason this application hasn't been working, hasn't been loading a video, but let's give it a shot, see if we get lucky. If not, there we go. And that's as far as, oh, there we go. They both loaded at exactly the same time, it looks like. Actually, the GS2 is just a hair ahead. So anyway, there's a look at our unofficial speed test, and again, the GS2 was our big time winner when it came to quadrant standard benchmark test. And in day-to-day real activity, again, I think the GS2 is a bit quicker, but not by a heck of a lot. All right, let's do a little YouTube comparison. We've got two smartphones from two different companies that are both known for the quality of the displays they build, Sony Ericsson and Samsung. So let's take a look and see what comes back. They're both, again, running off the same Wi-Fi network. They're both set to default to HQ, and we're off.
What's happening, you mother friends of mine? Hey man, we all like beer, right? But you gotta pay for your beer. You can't just run up into a store and grab it and run away like these idiots did. No, I don't.
Alright, let's try that gay bug, and we're off.
What's up, guys? Now I'm gonna shock you a little bit today. Not with a video of someone freaking out or getting hit in the nuts, but a video of a gigantic f***ing bug. Now looking at that, doesn't that make...
Alright, let's do this. Let's change positions, just so the lighting is the same for both of them. And let's run another one. Closed nail polish. Alright, and we're off.
So summer vacation is finally here, and I decided to do a giveaway of some brand new nail polishes from the new spring-summer collection from Alaska. It's called Toxic Nature, and the winner will be getting 5 nail polishes. These are all of the 5 nail polishes included in this brand new...
I gotta make sure I enter that, huh? Alright, let's try one more, because it really made a difference as far as the way they looked. Oh, and kick those off quite at the same time.
Hey, what's up, you guys? So earlier in the... Hey, what's up, you guys? So earlier in the week, I robbed a bank. Okay, no, I didn't. I'd just like to say I'm giving away a MacBook and an Xbox 360. I know, right? I'm so rich, right? Money is just flying all over the... No, actually...
Alrighty, there's a look at the two playing YouTube videos. The Galaxy S2, I think, spooled up all of them quicker than the Xperia Arc, and I'll leave it up to you to decide which display you like better. Again, both companies are known for the quality of the displays they produce. Alright, what do you say we try a little navigating? Navigate to Corner Bakery. Should get a list, I would think. Yep.
Head southwest on left circle toward Cuffing Way. Then turn left onto Cuffing Way. Turn left onto Cuffing Way. Then turn left onto Lavender Road.
As you can hear, both of our contestants grabbed the route as well as voice-guided turn-by-turn navigation very quickly. The Arc was a little bit quicker than the Galaxy S2. And you can see I've got them both in satellite view. Give you a good look at the maps. It's in looking at it through the camera, the display on the Xperia Arc looks much, I guess they look about the same. Let me zoom out a little bit. I guess it was the angle I was viewing at. See how it redraws. Not too bad, pretty quick. Alright, let's look at the GS2. And again, you can see it scrolls a little bit smoother. Let's zoom out a little bit. And let it redraw. And it redraws, you can see it redraws very quickly. Very quickly. So anyway, there's a look at navigating with both of our handsets, and Galaxy S2 and Xperia Arc were both phenomenal at getting the job done.